Scotland is known for many things: kilts, bagpipes, whiskey. In the second deepest loch lives a creature that many have ventured after, but only few have ever seen. The monster of Loch Ness. What's up, everyone? This is your ghost host with the most, ProjectZeroKram, and in this Cryptid Case Files, we're going to take a look into a cryptid that got me into cryptozoology, the Loch Ness Monster. But before we do, take a moment to hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the bell notification for more videos into the unknown. But without further ado, sit back, relax, and let's get spooky. Witnesses have described Nessie as having rubbery blackish gray skin, being about 20 feet long. Some have also reported a serpentine body with a large hump, or even a rounded body. They have also described it as having 4 paddles, or stumpy legs. Its head is sometimes described as a horse's head, with a straggly mane running down its neck, but most sightings claim it's much more turtle-like. Those who have seen it up close report it to have horns or a crest. This could be a plesiosaurus, a sauropod, or a primitive whale Basilosaurus, which may explain the horns. Some have also described it as being a giant leech. Sightings of the Loch Ness Monster have been reported throughout the years. One of the first recorded sightings of the Loch Ness Monster is by Saint Columba, an Irish priest, who reportedly deterred the monster from eating one of his colleagues on August 22nd, 565. In 1933, George Spicer, on a drive with his wife in the Highlands of Scotland, reported the creature passing in front of their car, soon disappearing into the loch. A few weeks later, a motorcyclist made a very similar claim. In November of that very same year, Hugh Gray captured the very first photo of Nessie. Gray claims to have seen the large creature rise above the water. Gray took several photos of the creature, but only one contained any information. On April 21st, 1934, Robert Kenneth Wilson took the classic Nessie picture known as the Sergeant photo. In 1994, the photograph was found to be a hoax. Christopher Spolling, who we'll get to in a moment, admitted his involvement with the hoax, as the Daily Mail had hired big game hunter Marmaduke Weatherall to track down Nessie. Marmaduke had used a dried hippo foot umbrella stand to make tracks in the mud. When found out by the Natural History Museum, Marmaduke retreated from the public. Marmaduke enlisted his stepson, Christopher Spolling, who we spoke about earlier, to make a replica of the neck and placed it on a toy submarine. They later used Robert Kenneth Wilson to turn in the photo, as he was trusted due to his reputation as a doctor. Most recently, in August of 2021, YouTube channel Richard Outdoors took some unexpected drone footage of what appears to be the Loch Ness Monster while out canoeing. Let's take a look at that video. Did you see it? No? Well, let's take another look. What makes this footage great is that Richard Outdoors does not bring attention to the Loch Ness Monster. It's just kind of found. I'd also like to take a moment to thank Richard Outdoors for letting me use this video. Check him out in the description down below. In 1965, Ian Cameron, along with his friend, were fishing for brown trout along the south side shore when he saw something break the surface of the water. While fishing, he kept an eye out, only to see the object surface again. He described it as a large, black object, almost whale-like. It submerged only to reappear moments later. Ian called his friend over, who realized he saw the same object nearly a year before. Realizing that the object was drifting towards them, coming within 250 to 300 yards. In September of 1990, Val Moffat was driving back from Inverness when she came up the hill she glanced across the bay, where she saw a large lump. She described it as what appeared to be an overturned boat, measuring about 30 feet long and 10 feet high. It was greenish-brown and sludge in color. According to Val, it was a bright and sunny day with clear waters, so the color really stood out to her. She continued to look at it on and off while driving, and had seen it another 3 or 4 times. On her last look, the object was gone. When Ronald McIntosh was only 14, he, his brother, and his mother were out on a drive. While looking out at the flat, calm loch, Ronald shouted, "Stop the car!" Stopping the car, Ronald and his family looked out to see a huge commotion in the center of the loch. They saw a massive, grayish-brown creature about the size of a bus flip over and crash down in the water. According to Ronald, you could see the creature, with the waves being about 3 feet in height. To this day, Ronald has not been presented with an explanation of what it could have been. Many have drawn their own conclusion and theories of what the Loch Ness Monster could be. Some believe that there is a breeding population of monsters down deep within the loch, while others have a more untraditional theory. They believe that it's a space-time anomaly, intersecting between the past and the present, while still others believe that the creature is a genetic experiment or mutation. But one of my personal favorite theories of what the Loch Ness Monster is that it's a ghost of a dinosaur. While more skeptical minds will think the Loch Ness Monster is a misidentification of otters or seals, or even a very large leech or a log. What I like to believe is that it is what we actually believe it is. A remnant of the past, still alive to this day. Hey, if you enjoy this sort of content, please hit subscribe and leave a comment down below of what your favorite cryptid is. Come join us over at Twitch every Sunday and Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And check out one of these other videos on the screen for more spooky videos.